Hi, everybody. It's meteorologist Erica Martin with Weather Co-op, where weather meets community. And we are back for round 2 of today's forecasting updates for you guys for this upcoming week. So we went through what's happening with the atmospheric river, that low pressure system that's going to clip off northwestern Washington state, continue through Canada. But the big concern, of course, that we've been seeing is the threat of wind damage, flooding, and avalanche warnings. We have winter storm warnings. We have winter weather advisories. We have so many weather alerts that are impacting the Pacific Northwest, the Great Plains, northern Great Plains. In fact, we're seeing a lot of weather happening, including actually the northern Great Basin. So just please be aware. We also did zoom in and we saw there was a lake wind advisory for Lake Tahoe. So including California and Nevada. All right. So just be aware that there's a lot happening right now and just keep your friends, family, colleagues, and your community safe with Weather Co-op, where weather meets community. I'm meteorologist Erica Martin with Weather Co-op. And, it is my pleasure to update you on this Sunday evening here in PST, right? So in Southern California. But for many of you, it's Sunday night. I hope you're all having a wonderful Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Please enjoy the top of your work week. And I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. We are making sure you're up to date with all of the weather alerts happening across the nation. This one's a new one. We're going to go ahead and click on this one. So we went through everything that was, not everything, but most of what's happening across the northwestern portion of the nation. We have more updates to get to, but I do have to get to other folks across the nation. It's really important that I keep everybody up to date because it's just there's just so much weather that's going to impact us tonight through tomorrow for those areas that have weather happening, right? Then there's going to be a bunch of us who just won't have anything going on right now. In fact, temperatures are going to get milder and it's going to be rather quiet. But for those of you who will have active weather, it will be very active. Look at this area of low pressure hovering across, that's just rotating in the Gulf. It's going to continue to move across the Gulf states and bring a lot of rain. So we're going to go through that as well. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll go back to that alert in just one moment, but I want to click off quickly, go through our temperatures, and then we'll head back. We're also going to talk about the wind profile. So in Seattle, you're seeing temperatures in the 50s. It looks like we're seeing mainly rain there. Kalispell, 38 degrees, 49 for Whitebird, Portland, 53. We have, let's see, Boise at 47, Billings at 44, Glasgow at 38. I think I said that one. Did I say Kalispell? Bismarck 44. Let's see, Thermopolis at 38, Sioux Falls at 46. Lots of 60s for parts of Utah and Nevada. We have 71 for Phoenix. I know it's a little crunched, right? Let me get that going. Let me zoom in. All right, let's just do this. How about that? Los Angeles 59, San Diego 63, San Francisco 57, along with Redding. Heading on over to Denver, 53, Scottsbluff, 49, Rapid City, 49, Minneapolis, a pair of 4, Sioux Falls, I think I said that, 46 degrees, Albuquerque in the 50s, along with Oklahoma City, and Dallas, Odessa, Stiles, Alpine, 57 degrees, Memphis, 38, Little Rock, 39, Nashville, 38, and Louisville, along with Indianapolis, Detroit, Green Bay, Pittsburgh, and many of you along the eastern seaboard in the 30s. Including, let's see, Baltimore at 38, Charleston, 49, Atlanta, 46, and we've got Florida. This is an interesting kind of contour here. You've got 59 for Jacksonville in that like yellow zone, and then Miami, of course. It's always nice and warm there, always so warm and muggy. 70 degrees for you, all right? So here you go with your current conditions. We're seeing a southwesterly push as far as the wind is concerned in Portland, or right around the northwestern region of the state of the country, including Seattle. We have southerly winds in Whitebird, Billings, southwesterly, Thermopolis, southwesterly winds. Let me do something quickly. I'm going to go up a little bit in the atmosphere. Okay, I'm going to go to, I'm going to pull up the ECMWF at 9 kilometers. I'm going to go to 700. Okay, let's see. Yeah. All right. Yep. So we looked at Portland, also seeing southwesterlies here at 700 millibars. Whitebird, a southerly wind. And so you can also see that look at that. Look at how warm the air is at 700 millibars. Do you see that? This is a very, very warm profile. So, something to just be aware of. I love showing you guys these details, these little nuances in the atmosphere, because all of this really does matter, especially when you're talking about a stronger wind profile, right? So when talking about stronger wind, you get a lot what we refer to as mixing. Everything mixes, right? You get all this kind of rotation, all this mixing as far as the atmosphere goes. So you see that warmer air in the at the 700 millibar. Look here, this perspective, 700 millibars. Let's go back down quickly to 10 meters. Do you see that? So it's getting a little bit warmer as we go higher up. 850, 700. Look at that. Do you see that? It's tapping into that atmospheric river. Okay, that's that warm air. It's moisture rich. So for those folks in that Pacific Northwest region, in that northwestern portion of the nation, as you saw, they had several alerts to be concerned about, including, of course, we saw those avalanche warnings. But you can see for Bismarck, Billings, Boise, Whitebird, Portland, Seattle, there's a little bit of a situation there with the wind. It's increasing. Seattle at 22 miles per hour. Apart from that, we're seeing generally calmer conditions. New Orleans at 10 miles per hour, and Miami at 10 mile per hour wind speeds. So this is an interesting area right here. Okay, do you see that? Okay, that is what we're going to track in one moment for you. But I do want to show you our long range climatological outlook. This actually has our older logo on it, so just ignore it and keep on going. All right, so we have our 8 to 14 day forecast. You see that temperatures will eventually dip below normal for some of us, and we're going to see a little bit more of a moisture rich atmosphere. But for the most part, these next couple of days, for those of us in the Southwest, for those of us in Southern California, Central California, for many of us in the middle of the nation, in fact, we're going to see milder conditions. Okay, so just be aware of that. And then our longer range outlook includes a 3 to 4 week forecast. Now we show you this because I like to keep you guys up to date, but of course this is so far out, we have to just be really aware. This is a wonderful product for you all to look at, and this is your Weather Co-op hour by hour forecast, your community forecast for you, brought to you guys by us here at Weather Co-op, because it's all about your community. And if you notice, look what's happening right up here in the Pacific Northwest, guys. Let me get that little hand for you guys. See if you see that right there. I hope you guys see it. Can you see it? There it is. Okay, do you see that? Okay, there's your low pressure system, right? You see that all of that rain is coming on shore, right? It's coming along the Pacific Northwest. It's going to traverse the northern portion of the nation, and it's really going to impact, as we saw with the avalanche warning, parts of Idaho as well as Montana. Please be aware that the concern there, of course, is the threat for an avalanche. And I believe it was something like a slope that was steeper than 30 degrees. That was the angle, which is pretty impressive that these scientists have it down to that, like that much of detail, right? So important. They just do such a wonderful job when they're looking at the threat of avalanches, of course. But we see here, generally speaking, the four corners kind of dry there. You're seeing a little bit happening across the Rockies, but that's to be expected. Okay, that's higher up in elevation. Here we look at our hour by hour forecast brought to you by Weather Co-op, where weather meets community, and you see how that colder air retreats, but alas, it makes its way back because heck, it's still winter, right? It's still winter. So we just got to be alert. Weather Co-op, expected snow accumulation across especially the northern portion of the nation. You're still getting some more snow, especially like as we saw there, the concern was heavy, wet snow for Idaho, for Montana, for the Dakotas, right? That was a big concern, but especially in Montana and in Idaho. And then our expected rain totals, you see how much rain we're getting. There's that low. Guys, let me pull this back for you. Okay, let me go. Do you see, look right around the Pacific Northwest region, okay? Look what happens. Look at the low. Do you see it? There you go. All right. It makes its way into Canada by Tuesday, but not before it brings lots of rain. Look at these rain totals here. If you look at the legend, we're seeing for parts of Washington State. You know, I met somebody who lived in that northwestern portion of Washington State, and I think she told me her community, the average rainfall was like 200. Was it 200 inches per year. It was a very interesting interview that I had. It wasn't an official interview, but it was some really great information. I'd love to get some more information regarding that. That was a very interesting update. And then, of course, okay, do you see this here in Florida, right? Okay, that would be this storm system, this low area low pressure that's moving across the Gulf states, and then it's going to impact Florida. That's what we're going to be watching. Lots of rain for those of you who will get active weather, but you can see that many of us will not, right? It's going to be kind of quiet. But we'll track that for you. We'll keep you more, give you more updates on that, because I think it's important for all of you guys to make sure that you are up to date on what's happening exactly in your neck of the woods. There was another product I wanted to show you all, because I thought that was important, which was, I believe that included our future cast, but it included our future cast for the nation. And I'm trying to figure out where. Oh, where would I put it? Because I have to make sure I give you guys all of the alerts here. Okay, this is also going to have our older updates as far as our logo is concerned, but no worries, it doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Just give us the info, Erica, right? That's all you need. There it is. Let's load that. Okay. Here we go. So here our future cast includes the contiguous U.S. and this is that storm system we're talking about. Oh, this is an old one too. It actually includes tropical updates. Okay, you can see here that that storm system in the Gulf, right? That low is going to continue to move through. This is an older one, so bear in mind, okay, that it is. But bringing us lots of rain here in Florida, okay? That's a good one for you guys to take a look at, even though it's a model that included tropical storms, etc. So it's an older one that I built for you guys over the late summer. All right, so just good stuff here through Wednesday at 9 p.m. You see that eventually that storm makes it across, or at least the frontal boundary makes it across the UP, the Midwest, and up into the Northeast eventually by the middle of the week. This is a fun graphic for you guys as well. Another hour by hour forecast, but this one is a Pacific, and you guys know how much I love showing you all what's happening in the Pacific, right? Because we get that weather right away. It's coming west to east. There it is. Look at that for the next couple of hours, about 72 hours out. Look at all those storm systems. Look at that. Oh, isn't that beautiful? You guys have to admit, this is a really, really beautiful graphic for you guys, because I just thought I wanted to show you guys, look, we're getting that first low. That's the one that's going to impact us. It's impacting us right now in the Pacific Northwest, and it continue northeastward. And then look at this other one by Thursday, 3 o'clock UTC or Zulu. And then we have that next one that's going to move in. Okay, so that's something we want to keep aware, be mindful of. And then a quick look at our weather co-op for Europe. We do global updates for you guys. So here you can see that there is some active weather that's making its way across Europe, across China, across Japan, South Korea. There's a lot of action happening. Russia, you guys, everybody's getting some weather there. And then in the Southern Hemisphere, as they bid adieu to summer soon enough, they've got some weather moving through Perth, Broome, and let's see, Tamworth, Sydney, just on the coast, Emerald as well, and Melbourne. So a little shower or two. And then here's an update for you guys that may be traveling to Africa or might have friends that need an update. Okay, there's always a need to keep you guys updated on all the weather across the nation. So we are seeing some weather. Madagascar looks like they're going to get some active weather by I'd say, was it Wednesday? Yeah, it looked like it was Wednesday, Tuesday, Wednesday. That's something we're going to watch as well. And we'll keep you guys updated as we approach Tuesday, Wednesday timeframe. All right. I am meteorologist Erica Martin with Weather Co-op, where weather meets community. I hope you are all safe and having a wonderful Sunday. And I look forward to forecasting for you guys tomorrow again and giving you more updates. And we are so excited because tomorrow at 5 p.m., we have our Weather Co-op show updates. I am so excited. We've got, once again, Anna and Siri Shakti back on the set with us talking about what's happening with weather and wellness. I am meteorologist Erica Martin with Weather Co-op, where weather meets community. Bye.